Hello everyone. Today we will be unboxing the iPad Pro. This is the 12.9-inch 256 gig space gray version. This isn't mine. Someone else bought it and I was able to borrow it from them and just do an unboxing. I know I'm about a year and a few months late on this. I believe this was released on October of 2022. And this is still the latest generation. It's a 6th generation one, but hey, you know what? It's a new product. I haven't unboxed it yet, so why not do one, even though there's a ton of video of it on it. So let's get to it. So this is the retail packaging, and like all Apple retail packaging, they're really nice. Nice graphics on here. You got the iPad Pro on the side, which is kind of hard to see, but yeah, there you go, if you see it there, because of the lighting. On my table here, iPad Pro there, little Apple logo on top, Apple logo on the bottom, and in the back here, you will see that it's the 256 gig version, 12.9, 6th generation, Wi-Fi only, no cellular, because don't need cellular. You can always hotspot on your phone. Save some money there. They do come with different flavors. You could get a 11-inch iPad Pro or 12.9-inch, and the lowest capacity I believe is 128 gigabytes. The highest capacity is 2 terabytes. This one here, it's only 256, which is more than enough for what this person is using. So yeah, so that's pretty much the outside boxing of it. Let's go ahead and open it up here. So going to the back, you got 2 stickers, green arrows. So you just kind of lightly tear it off there. Bottom here too. Right when you open it up, just kind of let the box slide open. And there you have the iPad. So I'm going to get rid of this guy since we're done with him. Pull this tab here, lift up the iPad, kind of put it aside here. Then you got some of these manuals in here. You got Design by Apple of California. And then iPad Pro, you got this booklet here that kind of tells you it uses Face ID to unlock. You charge your Apple Pencil here. And you got the little USB-C Thunderbolt 4, I believe, connector. Control, you know, if you're an Apple person, you know all that. Smart contact sensors in the back. Regulatory stuff here that no one ever reads. And then 2 Apple stickers. So that's everything you get in this little guy here. So I'll go ahead and slip that back in. Put that aside. You get 20, I believe this is a 20-watt charging brick. So this is really important. You don't want to use the regular like 5-watt ones because it won't charge the iPad. You need this bigger one. So that's why they include this. So glad that they're still including the plug for this because you kind of need it. And then the cable here is USB-C cable, and it's a nice cable. It's not the white regular ones that we saw in earlier generation where it kind of breaks off easily. This one looks like it's nylon, as you can see here. So it's a really nice, definitely a nicer cable. So hopefully it could last longer than previous Apple cables. And that's pretty much everything in the box here. It's just pretty much molding here. There's nothing underneath or anything like that. So yeah, so that is it. So I'm going to put these back. I'm pretty sure there's some charge on here, so we could still power it on and check out the iPad. So now, this is the actual iPad. This is, again, 12.9-inch, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on the back. We'll lift it up here to remove it from its pretty packaging. And I'm going to do it nice and smooth so I don't rip anything, because I like to keep these intact in the box. Okay, so now that's the iPad in all its glory. 12.9-inch. Let's look at the back here. So it's got this interesting line here. I've never seen it on the iPad, so I don't know what that is. You got 2, looks like 2 camera, flash. So let's look at everything on here. So looking at the top part of the iPad, you have 2 speakers. And then here, according to the site, you got 3 microphones, and then you got your top button here. Going to the side, you got your volume up button, volume down. There's a magnetic connector here. And if you have the cellular version, you got the nano SIM tray here. You got the smart connect on the back here. And then going underneath, you got the Thunderbolt USB 4 connector. And you got the speakers on the bottom here. And I believe there's actually one more microphone here too. So that's pretty much all the connectors on there. And yeah, so that's everything around the iPad. And going by the sensors, you got your front camera here, and then you got a couple of sensors here for probably like local dimming. On the front here, you can see that there's like 3 sensors up here, but the main one you'll see is the front sensor. And in the back, like I said, you got 2 cameras here. You got the flash up here, and then you got the LiDAR scanner right there. And there's something down here too. I don't know what that is, but if you guys know what it is, just let me know. So that's pretty much the unboxing part and going through the whole dimensions of everything. And I'm just going to turn it on right now and power it on. So now it's powering on right now, and I apologize if you see the reflection of the 2 lights that I have on my table here, but it's powering on. This is using the M2 chip, which has 8-core CPU with 4 performance core and 4 efficient cores, 10-core GPU, 16-core neural engine. We have about 100 gigabytes seconds memory bandwidth, and yeah, so it's a pretty hefty iPad here. It's pretty much like a laptop. The laptop chip in here now, it's pretty strong. And the camera system, it has wide and ultra wide cameras with 12 megapixels, ultra wide, wide with 1.8 aperture, and then for the ultra wide, it's 10 megapixel with 2.4 aperture with 125 degree field of view, 2x optical zoom out, 5x digital zoom. So yeah, pretty neat stuff. We can do 4K video editing, I think up to 60 frames per second. And it could do 1080 at 25, 30, or 60, and 720 at 30 frames. I think ProRes it could do about 4K at 30 frames, or 1080p at 30 frames per second for 128 gigabyte storage version. So if you want something higher than that, make sure to get a bigger version of it right now. True depth camera can do about 12 megapixel, ultra wide, 122 degree field of view at 2.4 aperture, and with portrait mode and advanced bokeh and depth control. It's got smart HDR4, and on 1080 HD video recording, it can do 25 frames per second, 30 frames per second, or 60 frames per second with the true depth camera. You can also do time-lapse video and stabilization. And yeah, I think that's quick rundown on the camera. Again, 4 speakers, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you're watching a movie, you got sound coming on both sides. It does FaceTime audios. You got 5 studio quality microphone that I kind of pointed out around, and yeah, all that good stuff here. So that's pretty much the whole rundown of this iPad. Quick rundown tech spec wise. I'll put the link below if you want to see more technical specification, but it's on right now. And the best part about it is USB-C. You could get rid of the lightning cable on here. You could use USB-C for your storage, external storage, for charging, hooking up to your computer. Just use it with the included cable, and then you're good to go. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole gist of the unboxing, quickly going through it. So next section, I'll just go ahead and pair it with my friend's phone, and then we'll go ahead and end the video from there. Okay, now, so let's go ahead and just see how quickly we could pair this iPad to a cell phone. So I have my friend's cell phone here, so we're gonna, okay, so upon setup, you should see the welcome screen here. So you can hit English, United States. You could set the appearance, so we're going to use default here. You could do small, medium, or large, depending on how big you want the icons and everything to be. Quick start, so this is where it's kind of cool. You can set up with your current device. So I have my friend's phone here. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock it. Okay, so now that I brought it close to it, as you can see here, it says set up new iPad. So I'm just gonna hit continue. And then it's going to connect to this iPad here. And it has a scanner. It has an image to scan, so we're going to put it to the frame here. Now it's waiting. So it wants to continue for the iPhone, so keep the iPad near the phone. So we're going to say use that Apple ID. So we're going to go ahead and create it. And then we're going to enter the Apple ID here. Okay, so the previous screen, it wanted to add the Apple, it wanted to do the passcode. So you just put the passcode for your phone, enter it in there, and then it'll take you to the setup screen and back into the screen here. So now we're going to do data privacy. Of course, we're going to hit continue. And then Face ID, we could do that later. So we'll set that up later. And then terms and conditions, hit agree. And then right now, it's signing into everything. So right here now, it's going to ask you to transfer data. I'm going to keep this iPad neat. My friend wants to keep it neat. So we're not going to keep any, we're not going to transfer any data for now. And then if you notice on the phone here, it says a device was added to the account to warn you. So you just hit OK, and it says enjoy your new iPad, done. So you're pretty much done here with your phone. And then here, make this your new iPad. Here's everything set up for you that I had on your iPhone. So it's going to move apps and data. We said don't transfer anything. We're going to keep that separate. The settings will transfer over, Siri, screen time, and more, and the wallet, which is fine. So we're going to keep that. We're going to enable location services. We're not going to add any cards, so we'll add card later. We're not going to add any of these cards. And then welcome to iPad, and boom, you are done. So everything is set up now. So you're good to go to use whatever apps you want here. And this is really fast. Wow. Very fluid. So let's go ahead and set up this Apple Pencil here. So as you can see, once you put the Apple Pencil on the side here, it detects that it's a new Apple Pencil, which is pretty cool. So then you're going to hit continue. And then try scribble. Use pencil to handwrite any text area. So we could scribble a few things here. So let's see. Hello. There. And then that's handwrite. You can delete, scratch out word. So doing this scratches out word, which is pretty cool. Select. So this is kind of like a little tutorial of the Apple Pencil. So select, you do that, and it gives you the option, which is pretty cool. You circle a word, insert, try insert a word. So you just kind of put it there and say hello, and then join. I don't know what join is. So we'll hit continue here. And then you have double tap, which looks like you could double tap here onto the pencil to select the type of pencils you want to use. So that's pretty cool. And then that's it, you're done. So now the Apple Pencil is set up. And this is the Gen 2 Apple Pencil. So again, you just put it to the side here. It's already charged at 100%, but that's how you would charge it. The newer version has a USB-C. The Gen 3 has a USB-C that you pop up and you could charge. But I kind of like this better. I don't know why they went with the USB-C, but it's kind of nice just having it charged on your Apple device here, and then it just charges on your iPad. So that was a setup. As you can see, quick setup with your iPhone. Very fast, very fluid. And yeah, everything's really quick on here. That's pretty much it for this section, guys, for the setup part. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Very easy to set up out of the box. If you have your iPhone close by, you just pretty much get on there, follow a few steps, and everything gets synced up. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, you know what to do. And like always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out till next time.